So, what does real wealth actually look like? I bet it's not what you think. It's not the flashy car, it's not the endless vacation photos we see all over Instagram. No. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and look at the quiet, almost invisible signs that you are building true, lasting financial strength, even when it doesn't always feel like it.
Does this question ever just pop into your head? You know, maybe when your neighbor pulls up in a brand new SUV, or you're just scrolling through social media and you see another perfect-looking vacation. If you've ever felt that little pang of doubt that, am I doing this right feeling? You are in exactly the right place. Welcome to my channel, The Financial Exit. Let's get into it.
All right, here's the game plan. First, we're going to tear down the illusion of wealth. Then, we'll walk through 4 powerful, quiet signs that show you're absolutely on the right track. And we'll wrap it all up with a super clear path to your own financial freedom.
Okay, let's start right here. Because honestly, most of the financial stress we feel comes from this constant tug of war between 2 very different ideas. The loud, noisy game of looking rich versus the quiet, steady path of actually being wealthy.
And this really breaks it down, right? The noisy status path, it's all about appearances. It's often fueled by a mountain of credit, which, let's be real, creates a ton of stress. But then you have the quiet wealth path. This is about building a solid foundation brick by brick. The payoff isn't a bunch of likes or applause. It's calm. It's control over your own life.
So let's get into our very first sign. And trust me, this one is a big one: having a safety net. I want you to think of your emergency fund as a deep, protective moat all around your financial castle. It's there to guard everything you've worked so hard to build from life's unexpected attacks.
And here's why that moat is so incredibly important. As you can see here, well over half of Americans would have to go into debt just to cover a surprise expense. Look, life is always going to throw curveballs, always. Having a cash cushion to handle them isn't just a smart idea, it's a financial superpower.
$1,000. That's the surprise expense that could completely derail most households. So here's the key takeaway. If you can cover 2, maybe even 3 times this amount from a simple savings account without breaking a sweat, you are already miles and miles ahead of the crowd. And this is the real prize. That buffer of 3 to 6 months of expenses, it isn't just money, it's time. It's the time to find the right job, not just the first job. It's time to negotiate a better salary because you're not desperate. It's the time to just breathe when things go sideways. That sense of calm is absolutely priceless, and it's the first brick in any strong financial house.
Okay, on to our second sign of quiet wealth. This one is all about a fundamental shift in your thinking. It's about paying yourself first. It's like paying rent, but you're paying it to your future self. It's a non-negotiable bill you owe to the person you're going to be in 10, 20, or 30 years.
Now just look at this contrast. On one hand, you've got a third of adults with literally $0 in savings. And on the other hand, there's you, automatically sending 10, 15, maybe even 25% of your income straight to savings and investments. That simple act is revolutionary. You're not waiting to see what's left over at the end of the month. You're building your future before a single bill even gets paid.
And this is where the magic really kicks in. Every single dollar you save automatically gets to work for you thanks to the power of compound interest. It really is like a small snowball rolling downhill. It starts small, you barely notice it. But the longer it rolls, the bigger it gets, until eventually it becomes an unstoppable avalanche of opportunity. You don't need a huge salary to build wealth. You just need to be consistent, and you need to give it time. Now for the third sign. This one is all about how you live your life day to day. It's about choosing to live beneath your means and consciously opting out of that loud, exhausting status game. This is where you find the real engine of your freedom.
I absolutely love this quote from Naval Ravikant. See, building wealth is a positive-sum game. Your success doesn't take away from anyone else's. But the status game? That's zero-sum. For you to win with a fancier car, someone else has to lose by comparison. People who are building quiet wealth, they just choose not to play that game at all. So, how do you win quietly? Well, it's through a whole series of these small, almost invisible decisions. It's choosing the reliable car over the flashy one that comes with a 7-year loan. It's cooking more meals at home. It's looking at every subscription and asking, do I really need this? These choices aren't about getting applause. They're about buying back your own freedom. And all of this brings us to a super important idea: the gap. It's just the space between what you earn and what you spend. And that gap, that space right there, is everything. It's not your salary that builds wealth.
It's the size of your gap. Every single unspent dollar in that gap is a seed that you can plant for your future.
All right, let's move on to our fourth and final sign of real financial health. And this one isn't about being perfect every single day or every single month. It's about the overall direction you're headed. It's all about your net worth trend line.
I want you to picture your net worth as a line chart. It's gonna wiggle, of course it is. You'll have a bad month in the stock market or a big, unexpected car repair. But the real question is, over the years, is that line generally sloping upward? One rainy day doesn't cancel spring, and one bad month doesn't erase years of progress. That upward trend is what really matters.
And that upward climb is heading toward a very specific destination. For a lot of people, that's what we call the crossover point. It's often defined by the 4% rule, which is basically the point where your investments can generate enough income to cover your living expenses. This is the point where work truly becomes optional.
So there you have it, the 4 signs. But you know, a good sailor doesn't just look at the destination. They also watch for storms on the horizon. So let's talk about a few red flags to keep an eye on, and then the simple roadmap to get started if you feel like you're not quite there yet.
Definitely watch out for these. If you find yourself avoiding your bank statements, or you have to borrow from friends just to make it to payday, or bills show up and they're a complete surprise, treat those like a smoke alarm. It's just a sign that it's time to check your budget and tighten things up before a small problem becomes a big one.
But what if you're listening to all of this and thinking, I don't have any of these signs in my life? Hey, that is perfectly 100% okay. Seriously, the most important thing you can do is figure out where you are, and you just did that. You now have the map. Today is the perfect day to start. Here is your starting line. Don't let it overwhelm you. Just focus on step 1. Build a tiny $500 cushion. Then automate a ridiculously small contribution. I'm talking even $5 to a retirement account. Start tracking your spending in a simple notebook. And finally, calculate your net worths today, even if the number is small or negative. Right now, momentum matters so much more than magnitude.
And never forget what you're actually building towards. Real wealth isn't loud. It doesn't scream for attention. It whispers. It shows up as that feeling of calm when a surprise bill lands in your mailbox. It shows up as having options when your career hits a rough patch. It's the freedom to choose mornings with your family instead of long commutes.
If this talk helped you see your own quiet progress, or maybe just gave you the confidence to get started, please consider subscribing to The Financial Exit for more simple guides to building your wealth. Hitting that like button really helps the channel, and sharing this with someone who might need to hear it, that could make all the difference for them. Until next time, stay consistent and remember to keep building quietly. You're doing better than you think.